I was nervous, because I know you have 1,000 jobs and you're always working and always busy. So I thought she was going to look at us and be like, fuck out of here. Hell no.
I got no time for that shit.
I got no time for y'all, man, to sit down on this goddamn couch and talk about bullshit. But it was the total opposite. Scoop was like, nah, she's going to say yeah. She's going to actually be excited. Yeah. And I was just like, I don't know. And literally I sat there and it was like, yo, you know what? We're going to cut to the chase. And I was like, yo, I want to, I want to bring you on. I give a whole spiel. And then I was like, I want to bring you in a pod. And her face just lit up. Yeah. And she was like, I've always wanted somebody to touch me this. I've been waiting for somebody to break the yard.
Finally, it's my time.
So it worked out. It was
a cool moment, man.
It was a really cool moment.
OMG, that's how we live. Okay, let's go, 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 okay, let's go.
Welcome, y'all. Welcome to another episode of 7 p.m. in Philly. Woo, woo, woo. We back. I'm, your host, Steve, of course. My co-host, Scooter. And before I tell you who's this lovely person to my left, I gotta let you know we've been listening. We've been paying attention. A lot of the ladies were saying, it's all about guys. You guys only talk about guy stuff. You guys don't talk about any girl stuff. So you know what I said? I said, you know what? We're gonna make an executive decision. Noted. And we're gonna bring somebody onto the pod. I just, you know what I mean? And I figured that we had to bring somebody, not just anybody. Not just anybody. Not only this person is my sister. She is a great person, beautiful person, inside and out. Inside and out, I should tell you. She is a interior designer. Yep. You know what I mean? And she works in the nightlife. She works in the nightlife industry.
Call her a nightlife pro.
Yeah, nightlife pro. You mean you can catch her at your favorite bar, your favorite restaurant, your favorite stadium,
casino.
I would like you guys to welcome GiGi to the pod. Let's go.
The intro king, man. The intro king. Let's go.
It was good. It was a good intro. At this point, I feel like I have too many jobs, though. Yeah. So
and you're not even Jamaican, though.
Well, that's the second time somebody said that to me. I have a friend that we call Jamaica Meg because she's had so many jobs, but now I think I'm competing with her at this point.
How many jobs you got for real?
Oh, all right. Well, right now, I think I have.
You got to list them because it's incredible. Can you list them?
Okay. So, I mean, first and foremost, which is what I've been kind of working on, is identifying myself as the interior designer. That's my passion. So that's the first thing.
Absolutely.
So I'm an interior designer.
Facts.
And then I work at the Winston, which is a new sporting after hours social club.
Love that place.
Yeah, we'd be in the building.
Yeah, they definitely pull up. They pull up and show love.
Absolutely, for sure.
So I bartend and serve there. And I work at Set No Libs.
Okay.
That's in Northern Liberties.
Yeah, for sure.
Currently, I am working for Aramark at the Phillies Stadium, which is great because the Phillies are doing so well.
Yeah,
so it's definitely great to be at the games.
Yeah.
Where else? I have been helping out a friend of ours doing some of her event planning work. So I think actually next weekend I'm working a wedding.
Nice.
So, and
events
then that
are fun.
That could be anything. Like sometimes it's like setting a picnic, sometimes it's weddings, sometimes we did a really cool Halloween party last year. That was actually pretty dope. Yeah. I don't even like spooky stuff unless I'm in control. Yeah. Apparently. Yeah. So I made it really scary. And I'm like, this is surprising because I don't even like scary movies. So I was like, what?
Yeah, no thanks.
Do we have another career path? Like, do I need to go into set design? I'm getting ahead of myself.
You're getting there though. You got some set design under your belt.
A little bit, yeah. I did with Scoot. Yep. But I did relinquish a couple. I just finished up Sips for the summer, which was at Pagano's. I've been there for
shout out to you for that, man. Shout out to you for that.
Sips is probably
you definitely looked out on the Pagano's plug.
Oh yeah, always. I gotta show love back to the people who show love to me, and I think that's a great way to do it. But yeah, that's like one of many right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta let the people know how we got GiGi on here, man. Like, you know,
Steve's ideas.
I have a thing, man. You know, I come up with great ideas, whether it's either on the toilet or in the shower.
You know what, Steve? I really love when you think about me when you're taking a shit. It's my favorite time that you think about me.
Hey, man. You know, I just come up with some amazing ideas. So, you know, and then the first person I always call is Scooter. And I was just like, yo, bro, I just got out the shower, bro. Like, yo, I got an idea. So it was one of those things where it's like, I felt like me and Scooter, we talk about a lot of guy stuff. And a lot of times when, you know, we're not world known and we're not famous or anything like that. So, at first glance, when people go on YouTube, they're going to look at it and they're going to see two guys talking and they're going to be like, you know what I mean? And, you know, especially women, you know what I mean? They're going to be like, you know what, whatever. You know, my looks can only take us but so far, you know?
Oh, you notice how he just said my?
Yeah, I peeped.
I hope you peeped that.
I peeped. I was letting rock. I peeped, though.
But I was like, you know what? I gotta appeal to the women viewers.
Absolutely.
So
got to expand the demos and just relate to more people because we are allies of women 100%.
Right. So I was just like, you know, I called Scoot and I was like, yo, man, like, and we've been kind of like talking about like bringing a woman on. And we was like, you know what? Like, and I just didn't want to bring anybody on.
No.
And so
we've been thinking about it for like
for
3, 4, 5 months.
Right. And we sat down and we thought about it, and then it just clicked. And I don't know what made me think of you. I think maybe we were out or something like that, maybe that weekend prior, and I was just like, yo, G.
Yeah.
G's the person. I mean, I think we was at a show. I think we was at a Dane show. We were just chopping it up.
Okay.
And then I was like, you know what? G's the person. Like, she's very intellectual. She's cool. Yeah. She's a girl's girl.
Closeted stand-up comedian.
Right. I was going to say, that's where I keep all my best material is for when I see you guys at Dane's shows.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm just sitting on jokes until you guys show up.
Yeah, be cracking me up. Yeah.
Right. So then I hit Scoot and I was like, yo, G's it. And he was just like, bruh, yes. Yeah. Yes, let's do it. It
made so much sense.
Right. And then I was like, you know what? Let me hit you up. So I hit you up. And I was just like, yo, you want to have a meeting? And you know what? That's so like, shout out to you, man. Cause most people would have been like, fuck you want to meet for? I mean,
ask no questions.
Like, was this not me yesterday too? I'm like, what are we doing?
Right.
I don't know. I'm coming.
Right. She was just kind of like, yeah, of course. Like, I mean, I'm sure, like, and that's the thing, that she respected us so much that she was just kind of like, yeah, I'll pull up, whatever. We sat down, and then, you know, I was nervous, you know, because I know you have 1,000 jobs and you're always working and always busy. So I thought she was going to look at us and be like, fuck out of here. Hell no.
I got no time for that shit.
I got no time for y'all, man, to sit down on this goddamn couch and talk about bullshit. But it was the total opposite. Scoop was like, nah, she's gonna say yeah. She's gonna actually be excited. Yeah. And I was just like, I don't know. And literally I sat there and it was like, yo, you know what? We're gonna cut to the chase. And I was like, yo, I wanna, you know, I wanna bring you on. I give a whole spiel. And then I was like, I wanna bring you in a pod. And her face just lit up. Yeah. And she was like, I've always wanted somebody to touch me this. I've been waiting for somebody to break the arm.
Finally, it's my time.
So it worked out. It was
a cool moment, man.
It was a really cool moment. But it was a cool moment. Definitely shout out to you.
Yeah,
thank you.
I really did not know what they were gonna say either because they're both sitting on the opposite side of me, and I'm like, what? They're giving me fresh juices. Yeah. What's going on? Are they about to tell me like Dane wants a baby? I don't know. Like, I gotta get my body right. I didn't know what the hell they were going to say. So when you said that, like, there was a combination of like, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I was worried about what we were about to talk about. I didn't know what was going down, and then we got to the podcast, and I was actually like, I've been waiting for somebody to ask me to be on their podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Couldn't have been two better people. I was like, oh, this is great. This will be easy for me because I already talked to you guys like about anything at any occasion, anywhere. So
right.
That's why I was like, when he said it to me, I was like, it makes perfect sense. Yes. This is it. Yeah. This is it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's dope, man. Welcome again. Yes. Super excited to, continue to grow and continue to elevate through this Do this game, man.
Yeah. How do you feel about doing this? Are you nervous? Because see, the thing is, a lot of people ask to come on here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ask to come on here. But as soon as they get behind them cameras and these lights,
start fucking freezing.
They start freezing up. They be like, hey, yo, mid-pod. Hey, yo, can you stop this? Can we just take a break? I'm just like, yo, bro. Just keep fucking talking.
Just talk,
bro. It's fine. It's okay. Like, I mean, like
we do this anyway.
Yeah, we do this. You mean so yeah. But how does it feel to be here? How does it feel to actually be doing an actual podcast?
I don't know. I mean, I was thinking about that earlier, and I think I have the tendency to get very nervous about things that are new. Right. And I was like, naturally having a conversation with myself, because I think that's just what most women do in general. We just try to play out the scene. But I was like, are we nervous? Are we like talking about, are we nervous? Yeah. And I was like, nah, we're not nervous. Like, you're giving me the opportunity to just keep talking.
Yeah, right.
I love that. And Jane will also love that too, because I'll spit it all out. So that way when I get home and he's like, are you tired? I'm actually like, yes.
Yeah.
I'm done for the day.
I'm all talked out.
Catch my episode next week if you would like to know what was on my mind. So no, I mean, not nervous, but like it's more like excited, because I'm like, all right, what are we going to talk about? Like, what are we going to get into?
Right.
So.
And last night we sat here for about an hour and a half and potted without potting. We should have recorded it. So this morning when I woke up, I was excited. I was excited for today.
Yeah.
And because we just kind of just let it flow and just kind of and it worked.
That was good. That felt good too. It was just a flow. It was just a flow. It was.
And maybe that helped too a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
We were just
get some of that out.
Practicing without practicing, just chatting.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was definitely cool, man.
Yeah. Cool. Well, without further ado, let's jump right into this shit.
Let's just do it like we do every time.
Yeah,
baby.
like we do every time. We do got to start off with a couple condolences. I think right before we came over here, it was announced that James Earl Jones had passed away.
Right.
A legend. If you don't know who James Earl Jones is, then I don't know. You must have been living under a rock.
Mufasa.
Yeah, Mufasa.
Everybody. Vader, come on. Right. My sci-fi people.
Right. And from The Sandlot. You know what I'm saying? Like so many legendary roles. He was a staple of our whole lives.
I know.
Shit, he what was he, 93 he passed?
91.
91. That's a long life.
Coming to America, man.
Coming to America.
God damn it.
I was just watching that too.
Coming to America, man.
Legendary roles, man. So, rest in peace to James Earl Jones. Condolences to his family, prayers to his family, and everybody around him.
Yeah.
Rich Homie Quan passed away.
Also have Rich Homie Quan, man.
R.I.P. to Rich Homie Quan.
And it's sad, man, because he was a young fella. He was what, young. 26?
No, he wasn't that. I think he was like 30. 31, 32, something, early 30s.
Okay. I thought he was young.
He might be my age, I want to say.
Okay. But that's still
it's very young. Way too young.
That's young.
Way too young. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure if they released the cause of death.
I believe they said it was an overdose. That's what the rumors, allegedly that's the rumors, that he passed away due to an overdose. Bad drugs. Drugs. We've seen this over and over and over again. Like we've seen it with Mac Miller, we've seen it with countless of our celebrities and our
Michael K. Williams,
right?
Man. So many people.
It's just like, bruh, like, how do we solve it? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's one thing if it's like, I'm intentionally trying to leave this earth, and it's one thing is it's kind of like, what, I'm just gonna pop me some perkies and
try to have a good night.
You know what I'm saying? And I know like in the Atlanta area around that, they do a lot of like lean and all that stuff and pop perks and all that. Pop pills, it's a thing until you get a bad batch.
You get a bad batch, man. They even lacing weed with fentanyl, man.
Right.
It's fucking crazy.
So,
but they got testers, man. They got them strips, like.
Right.
Y'all we gotta be safe, man. If we're gonna indulge in extracurriturals, like it's not worth losing. He got kids,
right? He got babies.
He's got babies. He's got a woman.
He
got a family. You know, it's 34 is way too young, bro.
It is. It's very young. I'm not the one to come out and be like, hey, don't do drugs. I mean, this ain't there, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna say, like Scooter said, like if you're gonna partake in that, just be safe about it. Be smart about it. Know who the people you're copping from. Test it out if you can.
Yeah.
I mean, and at the end of the day, like if it ain't worth it, then don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's easier said than done.
It is, and I think we all know people who partake and
Absolutely.
and do all these things. And it's easy to say, you know, like help your friends out, but like actually like you got to really like support your people if they're going through a bad time.
For sure.
If they're struggling with addiction, if they're just going through a lot of people self-medicate,
Right.
especially in our community.
Yeah.
Especially in our community. So it's just like, yeah, we gotta really start being there for each other more, man. This is happening too often.
Yeah. For
It's
sure,
happening
man.
too often.
For sure.
I'm not too sure if there were any other folks that passed away, but there was, and I hate that we got to even touch on this, but there was a school shooting. Yeah. Oh, there was a death by a young student that went to Lenape High School, self-transition. I believe it was last week.
Okay.
And I believe it was stemming from bullying.
Of course.
From bullying, you know, and this is right down the street.
Right.
This is all right down the street. So,
yeah.
You know,
and not to cut you off, school. If you have not watched our bullying episode, I do have an episode with my son, Travis, on here, and me and Scoot, we sit down with him and we chop it up about bullying. Really good episode. I think every parent should watch it. I think it's really informative.
Yeah.
So,
listen to your kids too.
Yeah.
Listen to your kids.
Sure.
They're not always making stuff up.
Yeah.
And, you know, take it serious what they're saying. If they're telling you that something's going on in school, take your ass up there and find out what the hell is going on in school.
Right.
Simple.
Yeah.
But, you know,
that.
shout out to all the people we lost. And, you know, this school shooting is just crazy. Like this kid's dad gifted him this AR for Christmas.
Yeah.
And what was, you know, the reports are starting to come out that, you know, he was on the FBI watch list.
Right.
They were, you know, they were watching him because they were so many. He was giving messages that he wanted to plan to shoot the school up.
Yeah.
And that he was battling some serious mental health issues. And, you know, they always bring it back to mental health issues when it comes to these mass shootings. And why aren't people taking this stuff seriously?
Yeah.
Like, it's still 2024. I don't even remember how old the kid was. I tried not to pay attention to this.
I believe he was
too
14.
much. 14 years old is crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, why are we gifting a child
A 14-year-old.
a gun in
An
general, let alone
assault
rifle?
Yeah.
Who we
rifle.
know is struggling.
Yeah.
Like,
At 14, I'm thinking you gift them maybe like, you know, a BB gun or something like that. If
a BB gun, how
even a
about like
starter.
an Xbox or something?
No, I get
Like,
that,
why
but
do we gotta be
right, exactly. I mean, I get that, but at the very least, I mean, like, okay, cool. Here's the BB gun. Learn some discipline. Learn how to use this. Like, but an actual assault rifle,
Assault rifle is crazy.
That's wild.
I understand down south, like, because they were in Georgia, right? They were in Georgia.
Yeah.
Down south, you know, guns are a big part of the culture.
Yeah.
I understand that. Like, I'm sure they give kids younger than 14 guns. Yeah. But again, an assault rifle is crazy.
And I don't want to go to Georgia.
It's very terrifying. If your pops is gifting you an AR for Christmas, dog,
and the dad,
I can't get my head around
when
this.
we were watching this before you guys arrived, like, and you see the dad in the courtroom, and he's fucking shitting himself. He's shaking. He's, you know, and it's kind of like, and I looked at the screen, I was like, yeah, you fucked up.
You fucked up.
You fucked up. You know what
And
I'm
they were
saying?
texting after the incident happened or some shit, right?
Well, I mean, I don't know about that, but I know we were watching it, and they were saying that the mom called 30 minutes before.
Which we thought was crazy.
Right.
30 whole minutes passed.
That's
right.
wild.
And, you know, the mom called the school and said, yo, you know, my son's not okay. Somebody go find my son.
Yeah.
So for me, and I was telling G, I was like, someone dropped the ball here.
Oh, for sure.
A lot of people did.
Because it does not take 30 minutes to go find the school, but at the very least, lock the school down.
Lock
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Lock the school
Like,
down.
if it's nothing, it's nothing. It's
Yeah.
a
Right. Lock the school down. Active shooter, something.
Right.
Nothing happened. Nothing occurred. Someone dropped the ball here. The mom, she did the right thing. She called and said, yo, something's not right. Something's going on. Lock the school down, protect these kids, do something. And nothing.
Just don't make no sense.
It don't make any sense. You know, you look at the kid, he's 14, bro, and then it doesn't help me. Like, I have a 14.
You got a 14-year-old.
Right.
I have a 14-year-old. So
It's the first week back to school.
Right.
It's the first week back to school, man.
Yeah.
Like,
And-
it's crazy.
Yeah, and the teachers don't lost their lives. These beautiful kids lost their lives, and and it's unnecessary, and it's kind of like we keep talking about it and talking about it and talking about it, and it's kind of like, when is something actually going to change? When is people actually going to do something? When is people going to actually step up and be like, you know what, not my baby? Because I feel like we live in a society where it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
It's
not going to happen to me. Yep.
Right. Until it does.
Until it
you know
does.
what I'm saying? And as you see, it's getting closer and closer and closer. You know what I'm saying?
That's why
Like,
I wanted to mention that student from Lenape. My fault to cut you off, but it's so close, bro. That's right over the bridge. It's right there. It's happening. And like you said, you got a 14-year-old.
Right.
I got a 13-year-old niece who just started middle school. You know what I'm saying? 8th grade. Like, it's real shit, man. We got to protect these babies, bro.
Right.
Terrifying thought, too.
Remember when, like, we would get ready, like, the last week of summer, you starting to prepare.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was back to school time. That's the best time. We hype. We trying to, like, go shopping.
Right.
Get a couple fits off.
Yeah. Run up in Foreman Mills and drop a bag.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was fun.
Yeah.
Man, but now it's like, these kids got to worry about going back to school because if they might get shot.
Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy.
And I was telling you guys yesterday, and I told you earlier, I was like, yo, listen, man, they need to have metal detectors at every school. Fuck it.
They just have to do it.
Okay, like, you mean, like, at the end of the day, if you're telling these teachers to, you know, have weapons on them, why not, you know what? Yo, metal detectors.
Yeah.
You mean, like...
I mean, is it a budget issue? Because it seems like a too easy of a solution. So what's the problem?
Right.
You know,
Right.
I can't imagine it being a budget. I just can't imagine it being a budget.
I don't imagine 4 metal detectors and the bag joint being that expensive. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know what they run for, but I do know that there's a lot of problems with fundings in schools
Yeah,
and
well,
things
for
like
sure.
that.
That's a fact.
So it's
That's a
like,
fact.
do they want to put that money there?
I get that.
True.
But as parents,
Yeah.
you know what? You know, for all the parents in the school, right?
Right.
Yo, listen, every parent, every student that is in the school,
Start a petition.
$5 each.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom,
Right.
towards paying for a metal detector. You don't even need the city or the state to fund it. Yo, the parents can fund it. You know what I'm saying?
But then you've got the parents who are supplying the gun. So do they want a metal detector?
well, I mean,
like, there's just so many things.
Right.
Like, why are we even having this conversation?
Facts, yeah.
How did you even get a gun?
right.
Who gave it to you?
Right.
You have a bank account. You have your own money. Like, you had to have gotten it some way through your parents, which in this situation he definitely did.
Yeah.
So there's the people who have faith in, you know, things could change, but then there's the reason that it's happening, and the people who have faith in something else.
Yeah.
Which is, oh, I need to provide this for whatever reason.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily understand. It could be a safety thing, like, oh, maybe I need to give it to you because you'll feel safer if you're feeling bullied or whatever. The same people who believe that they need to have a gun in the house to protect themselves, maybe they're instilling the same value. Maybe it's coming from a good place, maybe it's not, but either way, you still have those people who are opposing that idea, so they're not coming out their pockets to have something that's not going to protect their child in their eyes.
Surely or not.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I feel like for me, the parents would want to keep their children safe than the others would outweigh it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I hope so.
You mean,
Yeah.
I do.
Facts.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, it is scary times that we live in. It's kind of like, you know, after these things happen, it's like, how do I even have a conversation with my son and be like, yo, bro, like, be alert.
Yeah.
Look out. I mean, like, how do you even prepare
Have
for
an
that?
exit strategy
I mean,
if you can, you know. Like,
because even sometimes, like, I'm in the office and it's kind of like, you know, my company just went through a massive layoff, and in my mind, I can't fathom to think that, yo, what if a homie pulls up back in and he didn't like the way he got fired and comes back in here? We've seen it all the time.
It's happened before.
So I think about that, but it's kind of like, how do you even prepare for that? And I'm an adult. I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah.
So how do you tell children to prepare
I
for
don't
that?
know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's tough.
I mean,
It's just wild.
I was thinking about that too, and that's something me and C were talking about a little bit ago was, you know, we obviously are worried about the victims. We're worried about the family that it happened to, but I feel like not enough is talked about the people who were there experiencing that. Like, just imagine being in that classroom watching your peer or your teacher being shot at and
Body just drop,
and die in front of you, and you're in this environment that you have to now go back to, and I don't even know how you process that. Like, is there enough therapy in the world to get a child through that? And I remember my high school, the year before, maybe it was like the semester before I was supposed to start high school, there was a threat And thankfully they caught him, but he had multiple assault rifles. He had multiple weapons. I think even possibly might have had like something to make a bomb, something of that. But someone like alerted the authorities because they had suspicions about something, and they were like, something's not right here. And he had like a trunk full of weapons. And this is where I'm supposed to go to school. So my first semester, I'm on edge because I'm
terrified.
Like, what is going on? I don't want to go here. Take me back to middle school. This is not a safe place. Like, what is going on? So I can't even imagine like actually experiencing that. And then you have to continue through your education. I mean, even the teachers, like everything, your whole access is shifted in that situation.
Scary.
Yeah. Nah, it's
scary.
It's one of those things where it's kind of like, you don't know what to do. And a lot of parents I talk to is like, yo, I'm thinking about homeschooling my child.
Yeah.
I've heard that a lot. I've heard that a lot.
But then it's kind of like, I don't want my child to be socially awkward. You know what I mean? Like, because it's kind of like they're not being around other students and other kids. It's kind of like now you're not as, in the real world, you got to be around people. You know what I mean? So that's why for me, it's tough for me to say, you know what, back to school, homeschool. You know what I'm saying? So, because it's kind of like I want my child to be as normal as possible. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's tough, but you got to make a decision. Something has to happen. I think the metal detectors are possibly the easiest solution. Because for me, I went to high school and it was in a hood. Yeah. And they had metal detectors. Yeah. But, if we're honest, it's not really the high schools in the hood that this happens to.
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's more of the schools in the suburbs, the privileged schools, the schools that, those are the schools that it most likely happens to. So
very rarely do you hear about an inner city school that's happening to.
Right. Normally, if it happens outside. Yeah. After school, something. Yeah, something like that.
After a game or something.
Right. Because it's rare that a kid, like, yo, we got beef, I'm gonna bring it. Nah, I'm gonna see you after school and then we gonna get it in. You know what I'm saying? But
it's sad. That's what are some of y'all favorite memories about school though?
Going back to school.
Yeah, going back to school.
Going back to school, man, that shit was special, man.
It's just a feeling, right?
It's just a feeling, man. I'm about to pull up. I haven't seen a shorty. Maybe there was a shorty that I seen last year. I haven't seen her all summer.
Yeah, she got to see this elevation.
Yo, so she got to see this
fit.
This
is why we have anxiety. Because we know you're looking for us. You want to see the growth. Do we have titties yet? Does her mom let us wear baby fat? Like,
yo, shit. Straight up.
Yo, man, I was excited, man. Like, you got your fit on. I had maybe a solid week fit.
Oh, yeah.
Everything was planned for that week.
After that, good luck.
Yeah. It's sweat.
Good luck.
Sweat season.
Sweats, pajama pants, whatever.
It's white tees the rest of the year.
Slides.
Right.
Hair up in a bun.
Nah, back to school was special for me, man. I love this because you didn't see your homies all summer. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, you got to imagine cell phones wasn't a thing. Yeah. Instagram, social media. So you didn't know what people were doing all summer.
Up to, right.
And certain people went away to camp and all that stuff.
I had a lot of people from my school go to camp.
Or to go see family members. I went to Georgia. I went to Florida. I went to here and there.
Family vacations.
Family vacations. So you may not see your homies all summer. So when you get back to school, it's just such it's such a happy moment, it's a festive moment to see all your homies. You mean see some shorties. Yep. I mean, it was just such a cool time for me, man.
Yeah. Do they still do like at the end of the year, like put their phone numbers in? Probably not. Right?
On the yearbook?
You remember that? Because that was the only way. Like if you have friends that you didn't necessarily hang out with all the time, they didn't live close to you, and you might not know their home number. Like they would put their number like in your book, so you could call them over the summer.
It's different now.
They got the cell phones. They got the cell phones.
They got
so
Instagram,
weird.
Snapchat,
That's not as fun.
Right. They got Instagram now, so it's kind of like I'll put my my Instagram username or whatever.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So
then that's not as fun.
Nah, it's not. It's we live in different times now, man.
I hate it.
Man, I love the simpler times though, man. To have a good summer
so
yearbook.
Old saying this.
I know for sure, but shit, I
know?
graduated high school 16 years ago.
Damn.
You say damn to him.
She
wanted to hit you with the Kevin Hart.
Yeah, I was
straight up though. It's different times, man. This shit happens fast.
Yeah.
Happens fast. I gotta ask Avi to see her yearbook because I don't know how they sign them showings no more.
At the end of when you graduated 8th grade, they gave you like a regular. It wasn't a yearbook. It was just kind of like the photo book of everybody. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but there's like space. Okay, why did they have your neck like that?
because they all got our neck fucked up, bro.
It wasn't like that.
Nah,
You
the
like
shit,
turn to the
shit
side,
that was
like all awkward.
They was like, turn your face this way,
And then look up, and then turn your neck this way.
Smile as hard as you possibly can.
You know,
this shit was awkward, bro.
But you would be
like,
shaken because the position was so uncomfortable.
right? Like, who the fuck just fucking who sits like this?
Yeah, what was that about?
Right, that doesn't prepare you for
Were
the.
they trying to elongate our necks? You know.
Yo, I don't know what. Yo, hey.
That
if you're
doesn't
Catholic, shout
They
out to
still
you,
have that
but I
coming.
don't know what the hell these Catholics be doing, dog.
Bro, it wasn't preparing you for the real world. Like, nobody takes a fucking headshot
No, they
like
did this at public school too. Trust me.
No, they definitely did it with
What's
at
the
public school
company?
too.
The company is called
Like
something.
Scholastic or something.
No,
Was it?
No,
Life
that was for the
Touch.
books.
Life Touch. That's what it's called. Life Touch.
Like the photographer. Yeah, they
Life
was
Touch.
crazy.
And then they made us hold the little flowers.
Oh nah, they didn't make us do that. They made either if it was the yearbook, they made you hold the book or your cap and shit like that.
Yeah. You talking about graduation photos?
No, like
Oh,
our
shit.
school photos.
Oh, really? Every year?
I have to dig some of mine up there. There's some goodies in there.
Yo,
Oh,
what we
I got
should,
some, my mom, I'm sure, has some.
what
photos.
we should do, we should actually post all our graduation pictures. We can start from middle school.
Oh, we
I look,
should do that.
I look funny as shit.
I think my mom would love nothing more than to dig up these.
Oh, we gotta
Yeah.
find
She's
these.
been waiting for me to call her.
Yeah, we gotta
post
clip
it.
this up. We gotta clip that up.
We'll post it.
Yeah,
we'll
for sure.
post that
That's a
so
good
everyone
idea.
can kind of see what
Yeah.
we look like when we was like graduating 8th grade, and then a little time we can do high school.
I look the exact same through middle school, high school.
Mustache and all,
Mustache. I was born with the hat. You feel me? I was born with the stash.
which is crazy. I ain't never seen a little boy with a stash. Crazy. He had the handlebars too.
Yo,
Looking like Lawrence Fishburne.
yeah. From Boys in the
Hood. Trey.
Like, was it just you?
Trey.
Yeah,
Trey.
Book didn't have the facial hair like
Dang.
that. That shit is funny.
Nah,
man.
I looked crazy. I looked crazy, and like especially in 8th grade, like big ass lips, big lips. I was skinny as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they have like kids now. I think this is also like ties into like the bullying thing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But kids don't really experience middle school ugly anymore. And I feel like it shows.
Yo,
you know
these
what I mean?
kids look grown in middle school.
Yeah, grown.
They look grown
like,
in middle school.
They know how to do their makeup. They know where to shop. Like, you know, like the trends of skincare, all that stuff. Like,
I will say the like the fashion trend is more like old school now. So like the
Going
big
back.
jean, it's going back a little
Yeah, but
bit.
they
Because
can
when we was in
keep
middle
up.
school, it was like tight, small stuff.
yeah, but they can keep up now. I mean, aside from like the designer stuff, like you got Shein and Fashion Nova and the fast fashion that you can order online to your house.
They definitely have more of an option than we did.
Oh, yeah,
that's
no.
facts. Yeah, that's
Everything
facts.
was from
That's
Ross
facts.
from me.
Yeah.
Damn.
More access.
I remember
more
when Target
options.
came
They
out.
have all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you remember when Target opened?
I do.
All
I
their
definitely
clothes were
do.
whack, but
Yeah.
like I was trying to imitate an outfit, and they had some options.
Hey, they stepped their game up now though.
Oh, for sure.
I
for
just
sure.
hit Target just hit me for like a couple $100 the other day.
Oh yeah.
On some
As
bullshit.
soon as you walk in, you should just throw money on the ground.
You
For
know,
sure.
like when you pull up in Target, you just know, like, yo,
You
you're
about to
not.
stop. You're gonna spend a little bit.
Your wallet is not leaving here unscathed.
oh no, at all.
At all, bro. Like,
That
I mean,
shit
as
is
soon as you pull
funny,
in there,
yo.
it's kind of like, yo, I came to Target for some milk and cereal.
Yeah.
Why did I leave here with a whole fucking dresser, bro?
Yeah, you bought a dresser.
I mean, like,
Couple Xbox games.
Right,
All right,
right.
just be glad that you guys don't have to buy like makeup and skincare
True.
because they just put Ultas in Targets
Yes,
now.
they
Like
did.
they just want us to be broke forever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Target
man,
knows what
Target
they're
know exactly what they
They
do.
know.
They know what they're doing.
They know what to do. Exactly.
Damn.
Yeah.
But speaking of back to school, right? There was always that moment where you had to make a decision when you went back to school. Is this going to be the first time I take a shit in school this year?
Why is this not what I even remotely thought you were gonna say? Okay.
No, because
We're boys.
yo,
We talk about poop.
yeah, we got to
I
talk
can talk
about
about
we got to
poop,
talk
too.
about going number 2 in public and
That's fine.
and you guys' protocols, because sometimes, man,
You gotta
the
go.
way I be traveling too,
Gotta go.
I'll be hitting the shit out of these. No pun intended, but pun intended. These public bathrooms. I'll be going to the public bathrooms, man.
I don't know, man. I'm not a big fan of public bathrooms, man. Like,
I just had to go on the Amtrak the other day.
Oh,
so the whole train was fucking moving. So you're like,
there's levels. There's definitely levels to the
I held it for as long as I could. I couldn't hold it no more.
Oh man.
It was the stops and the goes. You couldn't hold it.
I could not hold it.
Nah,
You gotta drop it like it's hot.
I'm not a big fan of public bathrooms, and for me, one, they're just dirty as fuck.
They are disgusting. They're trifling.
And two, I don't like going to the bathroom and then motherfuckers, like, there's someone else in the other stall.
Yeah.
And they just going ham on the toilet. And it's just kind of like, and they just mad grunting. I'm like, oh.
Did you get the fart in between?
Yeah. And it's kind of like, yo, dog, I really got to listen to this.
Why?
Like, that's why.
Why?
And it's like, you know, it's like if I'm at work and I got to use the bathroom, that's why I always have my headphones. But there's been times I've forgotten my headphones at the crib.
You cannot go in there with headphones in.
You have to go in there with headphones.
You have to.
You don't know what your booty trumpet is doing in there.
I don't care.
Don't matter.
My booty trumpet don't matter. I don't care. People can hear. I don't want to hear nobody else.
I don't want to hear the next person's booty trumpet.
Right.
I don't.
Because sometimes it's a trombone.
Right.
Stop. I do not care, but like I don't want other people to hear me.
I don't give a damn about that.
I've perfected the art of in and out.
Yeah.
Like I'm like I can go in like 30 seconds or less. My anxiety's like, we gotta go
Get
before anybody comes in here.
How you do it silently?
I don't know. I'm telling you.
It's like a fucking iPhone.
No, seriously. I don't know how it happens, but we make it work. But
That's funny.
I feel like this is, but not, I know a lot of my friends who will refuse to poop in public. Like they will hold it all day. And I'm like,
that's not good for your body.
Your insides are cooked, babe.
Fucked up.
Right.
Like there's no way. But I mean, it's like you said, the bathroom is nasty.
It is.
And like
gross.
women's bathrooms
are
horrifying.
Yo,
horrifying.
no.
I don't know what is going on in there, but it is terrifying.
I used to work at this bar in college, and I was a bar back, and I had to, when I first started, you always got to clean the bathrooms at the end of the nights.
Oh, really?
The women's bathroom looked like fucking ground zero. That shit is I don't know what y'all be doing.
First of all,
Yo.
take me out. Take me out the group because I am not nasty. I do what I do. I'm quiet. I don't like. I put my little paper towels down. You know, I don't even touch the seat. Nothing. Wash my hands. Go.
I see some scary shit in the women's bathroom. Yo.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
and why are the
foul.
people who are loud poopers always making like the
Yeah.
sounds with their throat? What's the throat got to do with
That's
it?
why you gotta have headphones.
Oh,
in.
That's why you need the headphones in, man.
That's exactly why you need the headphones.
I can't do the sound effects, man. It's just, I don't know, man. I feel like it's an intimate moment for people in the bathroom. It's kind of like it's a private moment. So if you're doing it in public, it's kind of like, I don't want to hear you grunting and moaning and groaning. And it's kind of like, yo, bro.
I don't do that at home.
Facts.
Like
It's
I don't. What are we grunting about?
What's the worst place y'all have had to use the bathroom though?
Ooh,
Shit.
yikes.
Worst place. Oh, in the club.
Oh man.
In the club. In the club.
Yo.
I mean,
I'm taking a shit at Roar, bro.
I was gonna say he definitely pooped at Roar. He definitely pooped
Shit
at
at Roar, bro.
Roar. He definitely did.
Bro, it was this. Yo, I had no business. Number one, I had no business going out the house.
So you knew you had to go.
You
before
knew what
left.
time it
But
was.
I thought I cleared it up before I left the crib. So I was just like, you know what? I thought I reached that other side. So I'm in Roar. I'm chilling, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna get something to settle my stomach. I'm gonna get like a whiskey ginger or something like that. Something they mean to kind of settle the stomach.
Alcohol, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Settles the stomach.
Right. I thought if I
the
added
ginger ale in
the
there,
ginger
yeah.
ale, I threw a little ginger in
The
there.
ginger ale's in there. Is
So-
that a black people thing?
Yes.
I swear to God,
For
ginger
sure.
ale.
For
If you put ginger ale with anything, you're fine.
You're
Ginger
good.
ale is medicine.
That'll
bro.
cure your whole stomach issue.
So
Forget all the sugar.
Yeah, right.
So I pull up. So I'm at Raw. So I'm drinking, and I'm just like, yo, I'm fighting for dear life, dog. And it's one of them nights Raw. It's fucking packed, bro. I'm just like, yo. But I know I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make it because I was like, yo, I'm gonna leave. But there's nowhere else for me to go, and it's late at night. Like there's nothing around there to be like, yo, I can go use the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? So, so I was like, fuck. So
That's the worst feeling.
I'm scared.
So I go downstairs, right? And then the dude that be doing that handed you the paper towels and shit like that.
In the bathroom. The bathroom attendant.
The bathroom attendant or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, my brother, man, like, I asked him, I was like, yo, bro, is there any like other bathrooms in this one, man? Like, I gotta go. He was like, and he says mad loud, he's like, young fella, if you gotta shit, you gotta shit.
Exposed.
You ain't gotta tell everybody my business. Hey, Steve back here taking a shit.
Yo, he did not need
he
to
straight,
expose
he straight Ezel'd me, bro.
Violation.
Yo, that's crazy.
That was a violation.
He said I ain't gonna tell
That
nobody
is not
else.
your boy. Well,
Straight
he could have
Ezel.
had that $1 at the end of your poop, but
He ain't get no fucking dollar. Fuck him.
not a coin for that.
Fuck him,
Not
bro.
a coin for
but
that.
it was just kind of like either I shit myself or I use the bathroom. I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I went. Fuck it, man.
The bathroom attendants at Roar be killing me. They be like, nephew, here you go, bro. Here you go, nephew.
Man. Like you gave me, I don't even want to get into this, but you gave me a paper towel that I was going to get myself.
Yeah.
Or when they see you like about to go to the thing, they squirt the soap in your hands. I'm like, yo, fam.
What?
Yes.
Oh, only had some. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, fam. The machine squirts it for me. Like, you want me to give you $1? But nowadays, if you even give them $1, they're looking at you like,
broke
fuck
ass.
out of here, broke ass.
Yep.
I mean, I'm supposed to give you $5 for
I
what?
ain't giving them a damn thing.
Yeah, nah. Only sometimes, like I'll be like, if I have $1 on me, I was like, hey, man, here's a buck.
Well,
man.
I think like the disconnect here with like the tip of it is just like half the time we're not using, the things that they're putting in front of us. We're not using like the deodorant, the hairspray, the perfume. But I think you're also like wondering, why does the bathroom look like this?
Like, I don't think paying these guys money to give you stuff in the bathroom. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, it's a little weird to me, but
I don't do it.
You would feel better if they were cleaning the stalls.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like the way that the stall looks like the bomb went off in there.
Yeah.
And you're just like, so you're attending this bathroom?
Right.
Yeah, right.
Or what are we doing? You just like the smell of poop? You just be sitting out here?
Right. Right, but like you were saying, like a lot of people don't use all the stuff that they have out there.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that's a fact.
like, they have the cologne and all
The
that.
mints.
But shit, me, if I'm gonna give you this $1, bruh, I'm gonna take me about 3 mints.
Yeah.
You got that Versace? Oh yeah, let me get that, boy. You didn't hear me? Oh, I'm gonna get my use of my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just not gonna put soap in my hands and give me a towel and think like, all right, I'm gonna give you that. Nah, bro.
Nah.
You gotta earn it. You know what I mean? But I do like have some respect for them, because I think it's like a job to kind of like, you a bathroom attendant?
Yeah.
I mean, and a lot of people could look down on that. You know what I'm saying?
It's
For
the
you,
hustling.
yeah, I respect the hustle.
I respect the hustle too.
Yeah.
And usually the dudes are cool. Usually
Yeah.
the homies in there, they're usually OGs.
Right.
And they're usually cool.
Yeah,
You
for
know?
sure.
It's always like you can sometimes get a good conversation out of
Yeah.
that joint.
Yeah. But gee, when you're not
Yeah.
Bathroom attendant?
Oh no, you're not.
You're not skating out of
You're
this
not
one.
off the hook. Where?
So we're going to start off my first podcast talking about my weird poops.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I mean,
The
Amos?
worst place you
I am sorry. Turn it off.
girls poop, Amos.
Skip after. Skip this part, Amos.
Hit that
I'm
30
sorry.
second skip forward joint.
Yeah, hit the 30-second button, babe.
Worst place.
My pants? Does that
Oh
count?
man, yeah, that counts.
Does that count?
Were you in public?
Yes.
Yeah.
were you old?
Yeah.
No. Was I old?
Like
Like,
an
were you
adult.
older, or were you a child?
Yes. I was a grown woman.
Oh!
My pants. So see, like, again, we have this cutesy thing called IBS.
Oh man. Very cute.
The
very
girlies
cute.
will know. The girlies who get it. And I think this actually was. I think actually this was at City Tap, which is a bar in University City that is no longer.
The one that closed? Yeah.
Yeah, that I used to work at. And where we had to park the car was like, for free parking, was like a couple blocks up. And so, I mean, I made the mistake of eating the City Tap food And also may or may not had a couple drinks
Yeah.
while I was working. No big deal.
Hey, their wings used to go dummy though.
Yeah, but I think I had the nachos. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, all right, time to go. Yeah, nachos is always a mistake. And
The
so,
cheese.
yeah, the cheese. And I'm lactose intolerant. I should know better, but I can't help.
Oh, you set yourself up for failure, dog.
You're going to have to pry that cheese out of my hand. I'm Italian. It's a sacrilege. We have to eat the cheese. Anyway, so I think I was leaving and I was like walking. So, it was like a upper level bar. So you got to go down the elevator. I get to the bottom. I'm leaving. I'm walking. I'm like, oh no. Something is wrong. Something is amiss. Yeah. And I'm like walking faster and I'm like, oh no. Please no. So then I get to my car and I'm like, okay, I can make it home. Mind you, I'm in University City and I live in Northern Liberty. So if you know, that's a far commute.
That's not
I
a quick
couldn't
drive.
hold it. I could not hold it. I got home and I was crying. I was like, this is embarrassing. Mind you, I didn't have to tell anybody.
No, you did not.
But I can't keep a secret. I will not tell a lie. I shit my pants. And to my comfort, friends of mine have told me that that's happened to them too. So
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
like, oh, okay. So us girlies stick together with our IBS problems.
Oh, man.
So yeah, I think that was the worst place. So now, a toilet anywhere is great.
Yeah.
Comparison.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys continue to watch this podcast. I do not shit my pants anymore.
I'm a recovering shit pants shitter.
I am in recovery. I go to group meetings.
I'm a recovered pants shitter.
As the shitter.
As the shitter.
As the shitter.
No, because you got to be careful. This is how rumors get started.
Nah, for
like
real.
this girl from Penn State who was the Penn State shitter. I
Oh,
don't know
my
her,
God.
but I heard about her.
Yeah.
Nah, having a poop on the Amtrak, I felt like I hit rock bottom,
Oh,
but it wasn't that bad because I just got over it.
at least
I
you
said
had
I
a
to
bowl
go
and
so
toilet
bad.
paper.
Yeah, I did. Yes, it wasn't in my pants.
Was it one ply or two?
One, maybe 0.5.
Ooh,
Yeah, it was bad.
0.5. So you basically wiped it with your hands.
Yeah, you just gotta get mad layers on that joint for sure.
Yeah.
Gross though.
But see, that's my thing also with pooping in public. It's the toilet paper, bro.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm the toilet paper, man. Like,
It's in public. You go to people's houses. You start looking at them different if they got the wax TP.
yo, bro. I don't know about y'all, and I gotta sit up for
He had to
this.
sit up straight.
Okay,
I
here
don't
we
know
go.
about y'all, but folks, I'm gonna look into the camera. If you have trash toilet paper, we are judging you.
Yes,
Yep.
we are.
If I pull up to your crib, bro, mom, yo, oh, if I pull up to your crib, bro, and you got that Scott's, boy, yo, I'm not. I mean, I
It's
guess
given one ply.
it's
Yeah.
bro. It's terrible. I'm judging you, bro. Like,
It's giving wax paper.
Very thin. Very
fam,
cheap.
like, why would you do it? It's like wiping your ass with sandpaper.
Yeah, booty hole scratches, man.
Yeah,
that shit is
it's-
not fun.
It's terrible, man. It's giving cheap.
Yeah, it's given cheap.
It's giving.
It's giving self hate.
It's giving cheap, bro.
Oh my God.
It's giving big cheap, man. I mean, and I'm judging you. Like, you know what I mean? I've pulled up to a shorty crib before, and I mean, I've seen the Scots, and I was just like, ugh.
Did you see the rolls, or you just know off of feel? Like how you have the wine. What do they call the wine connoisseurs?
Yeah,
who
yeah,
can
you
like
can, like,
smell
smell it.
and know
Yeah.
everything. That's
you
him
can-
with toilet paper.
Yes.
You can feel it. You can see it.
He's like,
Because, bro,
Charmin. Yes.
Yeah.
right. 'Cause
Passes the test.
obviously, when you grab the Scott's joint, you can see your hand on the other
Yeah.
side. Like,
Yeah.
because it's just one joint. I mean, it's like loose leaf, bro.
Yeah. Oh
you know what
my
I'm saying?
God. Loose sleeve is
You know what I'm
great.
saying? So it's kind of like you can tell. And it's like the one day I was over to shorty crib, and then I went into her bathroom, and I'm nosy, so I like to look at motherfuckers like cabinets and shit like that. So
Oh no.
So
that's a dangerous game.
so I opened like the little closet or whatever they had in there, and what do I see? Big ass fucking Scots in there. I said, ugh.
you got to buy Scots in bulk too.
Right,
so you know
right,
you got
right,
like
right.
the 18 pack.
Like, you really, it's one thing if like, yo, it's an emergency. I went to the corner store and all they had Scots.
Yeah.
But you went to fucking, you went to Sam's and bought the 20 pack of Scots and said, hey, you know what? I'm going to just
Listen,
indulge in this for
maybe-
about a month and a half, 2
Maybe
months.
they were like, this is all I have left in the budget.
Yes, yeah.
I feel like I noticed that more in guys for like in college. I feel like they always had like cheap, nasty toilet paper.
Oh, for sure.
Like I felt like that was more of like a girl thing to have like the softer.
College was the jungle.
Because we used them. Yeah.
College was the jungle.
I actually had someone. I lived with a group of girls. I think there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us in the house, which is considered a brothel.
Yeah.
I lived in a brothel. But we had parties like from time to time, and I remember we ran out of toilet paper for the party, and we only had one bathroom in our house, which was chaotic. 5 women.
5 women, yeah.
One bathroom.
That's gross.
And someone used our shower curtain to wipe their poopy butt.
Nah.
Yeah, set it off.
Yeah.
Set it off.
That's fight time.
I looked each of my roommates in the eyes. And I said, "It's over, bitches.
Nah,
it's done.
But no,
it's cooked.
No. So
shut it down."
So the fact that it's one thing is like I used it, but you left it there just to chill.
Right.
You didn't take the you know what I got to I'm straight beeline to the laundromat, bro. Like or throw it out.
You could have just got in the shower.
Right.
You could have washed your ass.
You could have just washed your ass.
There was soap in there. You could have washed your ass.
Yeah.
And that's the craziest thing. It wasn't a powder room. Like, there was a bathroom in there. There's soap in there. Like, wash your ass.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
motherfuckers
foul.
is nasty, man.
Motherfuckers are
I just hope
nasty.
they left after, because you wiped your poopy ass on my shower curtain and then came downstairs and cheers me with your beer from my party.
Did you ever find out who it was?
No. If I did,
damn,
you already know.
It's the cold case.
Yeah, it's a cold case, and I hate it. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like,
unsolved mysteries.
Right. God damn.
It keeps me up at night.
That's nasty, man.
I can't stand the horrible TP.
Yeah, nah. My mom, Haitians, I've been to a lot of Haitian people houses, and they're famous for the horrible toilet paper.
Really?
Yeah.
So this is what brought you to your toilet paper journey? You have trauma.
Yeah, every time I go to my mom's crib, like, don't have to take a shit at my mom's crib.
Just bring your own toilet paper.
I'm just not shitting it.
I'm just
now
like my parents have started to incorporate wipes instead of Rolodex, so I'll just use the wipes.
Okay.
But that trash toilet paper is still there.
Right.
I don't understand it.
And also, if I pull up to your bathroom and you ain't got no wipes, it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 2024.
Yeah. We got wipes, but like, so you're just assuming that you're gonna take a shit at anybody's house?
You mean I need the option?
Okay.
It's a 60-40 probably.
I mean, give me an option.
Do you bring poopery?
If I'm here at your,
you just gonna blow it up and then just go. But as long as I gave you the wipes and the toilet paper, you
ain't
can
nobody
just set
carrying
it off
around
in my
no
bathroom.
damn poopery.
Okay, so you just gonna blow up my bathroom, but you judging me on my toilet paper?
Yeah, for sure.
I got shit stains all in the bowl and shit that I gotta clean. No, y'all motherfuckers ain't coming over.
No, if you invite me to your crib, right? You invite me. You have to.
Is that part of the invitation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yo, you know what?
I might have to take a shit.
Right. They're anticipating that I may have to use the bathroom.
This is going to be, I'm redoing my powder room. And just so you know, I'm taking notes and I'm going to have a nice little sign for both of you. So you just wait. Stay tuned.
That's the ultimate host ever. Like, yo, you pull up to their crib, you go in their bathroom, like, they were prepared for me.
They have the seat warmed up.
They knew it.
Heat seaters are fire.
Right.
I know.
Or you pull up to someone's
warmed.
Right. Or you pull up to someone's bathroom and they ain't got no soap.
Oh man,
they nasty. You nasty.
Yeah. What you just do when you left here?
Once you got to college, like you gotta have the soap.
You gotta have soap.
You know,
I'll pull up the grown folks' cribs. Ain't had no soap in the bathroom, bro. And I'm just kind of like, bruh. What are we doing?
Down in here?
What's happening?
It's a closet at that point. It's not even a bathroom.
Right. There's no soap. There's no nothing. So you telling me you take a shit?
They don't poop in there. They got another bathroom in the back.
I don't know, man. We live amongst it. I mean, it's nothing. If you
go, some dudes do some foul stuff in the bathroom and not wash their hands. Bro.
Right. Yeah.
People are going to see this episode that are our friends, and they're going to be horrified if we go to their bathroom. They're going to be like,
no.
Did they go in the bathroom?
Step your fucking game up. Get your fucking powder room in your
All right,
bathroom.
well, while we're making requests for bathroom things, can we also add maybe like a cute little magazine or something?
Yeah, Jet.
Or just add a TV. Yeah, maybe like one of those bidets.
Bidets
Rinse
are
it out in
always,
there.
Bidets are fire.
I've never used a bidet before.
Man, the
Really?
bidet is the
It's
one.
a great time.
I've never used it before.
Yeah, you can change the temperature of the water. It's great. Oh, there's a company called Tushy
Yep.
that does it, and you can put it on your own toilet.
Yep.
Like
Everybody should be.
Yeah,
everybody
it has like
should use
warmer
a
things.
bidet.
Yeah.
I
mean, I would prefer it because
It's so European.
Yeah.
Clean it all up. In there.
I would prefer it because for me, like after I use the bathroom, I like to take a shower.
Yeah.
That's why they have the bidet.
Yeah, like because I still don't feel clean, whether it's wipes,
not
whether
every
it's like
poop is a clean getaway.
right,
Yeah, no,
right,
no.
right. It's impressive when it is a clean getaway.
Yeah,
it is. It'd be like, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Wow,
I've got nothing.
I left it all on the field.
Left it all on the field.
This never happened.
Yeah, it's rare.
Yeah, nah.
That's how you know the diet. You're like, what did I eat today?
Right.
I got to do it again.
Yeah, nah, for sure, man.
We've been listening to y'all and just trying to get everything better, elevated, take this thing to the next level. So we've created a new segment for y'all.
Right.
We got the great debate, and this week is week one. I think is one of my favorite debates because it really shows how divisive we are.
Right.
As a
For sure,
team.
for sure.
And we've been arguing about this.
We have spent a
and we
lot
will.
of time
I'm
talking.
gonna sit up. I'm gonna sit up for this. And I'm gonna look.
Are we sitting up?
And I'm going to look into the camera when I say this. And if you don't like it, go argue with your mama. But and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it loud and clear. Nobody puts the ketchup in the refrigerator.
Except people who like to read
Nah.
and have products that taste like how they're supposed to taste.
No.
Yeah, throw that
It
shit in the
says
pantry.
refrigerate after opening.
No.
It does. It says it right there on the bottle.
No, because
No.
when you go to McDonald's, right, and you get the ketchup packets, what are they in? Are they in the fridge? No, they're just out, just
Yeah, because
free.
you haven't opened it yet. The
Come
air has not
on,
hit.
stop
the
Now you go to a diner or
particles.
something. If you go to a diner, you get
Right.
that ketchup that's already on the table.
Right.
It's been out. It's room temperature.
Right.
Is that good ketchup?
It's
No.
the best
So
ketchup.
eat it.
Not.
Have you ever
They put it in the fridge at the end of the night anyway.
ate ketchup and you got sick?
Hell no.
I don't know.
No.
I put it on other
No.
things, so I may
No.
associate it with having an upset stomach.
You put barbecue
It's
sauce
not
in the
the
fridge.
same. It like loses its zest a little bit.
It's ketchup.
Yeah, and then the texture, the consistency, everything about it changes if you don't put it in the fridge. It keeps it so it's fresh and nice and delicious.
And it's
So
cold.
when I put
Yeah, it's cold.
It's cold, so
what's
you got
wrong with cold ketchup?
Everything.
Ew. What do you mean ew?
Yo, everything is wrong with
You're
cold
gonna
ketchup.
have hot fries with cold ketchup?
It instantly warms it up to the correct temperature when
Oh,
you put it
There's
on
no
the hot
chance.
fry.
There's no chance. There's no
Reach.
chance.
That's a reach.
There's no chance.
It's not a reach.
There's no chance. There's
It
no
is not
chance.
a reach.
Because the
it
fries ain't
belongs
that
in
hot,
the
bro.
fridge.
No.
What about barbecue sauce?
What do you mean, fridge? If
Hot
I opened
sauce.
hot sauce I'm indifferent about. I think hot sauce you could leave either or.
Hot
But-
sauce.
But I don't know. I put it in the
what's
fridge anyway.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It needs to go in the
No.
What about Chick-fil-A sauce?
fridge.
What?
I'm pretty sure there's like egg in that.
Chick-fil-A don't keep
Yeah,
their
see,
own
you don't
sauce
even
in
know.
the fridge.
Right.
You know that.
It's all in package.
Because it's in the packet. Once you open the packet, then it's like, okay, you're not going to close it back up and put it in the pantry. That's nasty.
No, that's
So you better
nasty.
not do that. That's nasty. Immediately. Immediately,
Yo,
no.
that's
Immediately,
crazy.
no.
I would never
Immediately,
do no
no.
shit like that. That's nasty. But
I don't
at the
know
end of the-
because it sounds like you might.
No.
No.
Nah. The ketchup, once you open up the ketchup, it doesn't matter.
Pantry.
It
Pantry.
matters. You have to put it.
Pantry. I've been
No.
eating
Where do
room
you put your
temperature.
Parmesan cheese? I swear to God.
Parmesan cheese goes in the fridge.
I don't really eat Parmesan cheese, so I don't bang with Parmesan cheese like that. You know what I mean? Anytime I've had Parmesan cheese at the restaurant, when they be like, "You want cheese?" No, like,
What about like soy sauce?
Pantry.
Pantry.
I don't use soy sauce either. I'm a duck sauce type of nigga.
Where you keep duck sauce? Out?
Out.
Yeah, out. Yep.
Out. Always out.
I mean, it's in a packet. Like, if you don't even, like, do we buy duck sauce, like, in a squeeze
So,
bottle?
all right. So when you first get your ketchup, you leave it in the pantry, and then when you open it, you put
Once
it in the fridge.
it has breathed the same air that I am breathing, it
Yeah.
goes in the fridge.
So that first crack of the ketchup is warm because
Yes.
you're not buying it.
It is. but it is not been exposed to air yet.
Doesn't matter.
It does.
Doesn't matter. They put preservatives in it just to preserve it.
Until you open it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
It literally says on there, put it in the fridge. Nigga.
Come on.
That's what it says on the bottle. That's what it says on the bottle.
Nigga.
No.
It says it on the bottle, I swear to God.
Nah, man.
I don't know.
I do know. That is nasty. Where do you put your mayo?
In the fridge.
Oh, worry.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, why do you do that?
Because it's different. Mayo stinks if you don't put it in the fridge.
So does ketchup.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
No,
it gets
does
a
not.
weird kind of smell. Like it's like sour.
Nah.
Yeah.
Sour. It's because you've been using them that Huts.
No.
Heinz, baby. Heinz.
Hunts is crazy.
I have
You be using them
organic
Huts.
Heinz, okay?
Nah, that store brand
man.
shit. See? You stop using that Save-A-Lots.
I don't use Save-A-Lots. I don't even know where they have those.
Nah,
I have
man.
the organic Heinz, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm lying. I think I have Costco right now, like Heinz from Costco. So it's like a ginormous bottle.
Oh, you'll have that for like 6 to 8 months.
And that's why its ass is in the fridge, right on the door on the left side.
I don't know. Y'all got to tell us what y'all do with the ketchup. Fridge or pantry / cupboard. And be
It's
honest.
weird to me that y'all are saying this.
No. Nah. Black people don't
My whole life I've been doing this.
Black people do not put that ketchup in the fridge.
Okay,
I've never been to a black person's
Okay, well,
house.
I need all of the black people to comment as well.
Yes.
And we're going to have a talk about reading labels.
I want to know what the people that fuck with us in Yemen think too.
Right. Shout out to my folks in Yemen.
Wow.
Yeah, shout out to my folks in Yemen. They definitely not putting it in their fridge.
Nah, hell nah.
Yeah.
They got the real shit over
Yeah,
there too.
exactly.
You don't know
Organic.
you don't know about that Yemen, that Yemen ketchup?
Do you? Do you know about the Yemen ketchup?
Yeah, I fuck with Yemen heavy.
This is despicable behavior.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. But I mean, do we got anything else?
That's it, man. That's it. This has been a fun episode.
Yeah, man.
G's first episode.
G, how'd you feel, man? How you
I
feel?
think it was great.
It was good.
Yeah.
Easy.
It's a lot of
Easy
fun.
breezy.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Definitely get the talking out for sure.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, G. I'm happy.
Oh, thanks,
I'm
guys.
happy I have you here with us.
Absolutely.
Look forward to many episodes.
Yep.
Millions and millions and millions of episodes. I'm looking forward to that, man.
Yeah.
Scoot, you got anything else?
That's it, man. That's it, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, y'all, I want to thank y'all to tuning in to another episode of 7 p.m. in Philly. We are back and expect us back every other week or so.
Yeah.
And shout out to our new co-host G. She's
That's
gonna
right.
be here. Look out for her. She's gonna have a lot of things coming.
Yep.
And me and Scoot, we got a lot of things coming also.
That's right.
So we want to thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll see y'all on the flip side. All right.
Peace out.
Hi, guys.
She